Beyond all space and time that is known to any man, there is a radio broadcast. It exists in the vast seal of souls somewhere between timeless and infinity. It is the middle ground between real space and the warp, between chaos and order, and it lies between the pit of your fears and well of knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is the show which we call Warpstorm Radio.
But before this episode begins, we'd like to give a quick shout out to our sponsors and the Patreon.
Hey guys, here at Warpstorm Radio, we would like to thank our newest sponsor, W's Energy Drinks. You know, me personally, when I go to tournaments and I like to game, even if it's on TTS, I like to have a little bit of caffeine in me so I can keep my mind right, so I can make dog shit plays while caffeinated. If you use our affiliate link or at checkout use code Warpstorm Radio, you can get 10% off. And, you know, we also get a little bit of cut, which is awesome. So check out W's, you know, help us support the channel. That's about it. Thank you guys.
If you're looking for more bonus content for Warpstorm Radio, you should check out our Patreon. It's linked in the description. On our Patreon, you can find all sorts of bonus content, from things like actual extra episodes to influencing future episodes, or a fantastic $5 tier where you get professional painting advice from Pickled Minis on Instagram. She gets 100% of the profit from that tier and gives really helpful advice. She's really helped me level up my painting. So please check out the Patreon.
And now back to the episode.
In a world where Games Workshop has made all the armies cringe and gay, 3 brave souls dare to ask the questions that no one is asking. This is Warpstorm Radio. I'm your host, Tryhard40K, and as always, I'm joined by my 2 lovely co-hosts, Big Shot 40K and the Corn Cell. And today we are talking about 11th edition.
And this episode, I have a good quality mic.
And up the production value.
I'll be there soon. I'm still on the Xbox 360 mic.
Fuck yeah. We upped the production value. We've heard your comments. We've read your complaints. All millions of them. And we've gotten new mics.
Thanks, Patreon subscribers and people who buy our merch.
Speaking of merch, we have some really interesting merch drops coming out soon. They are going to be really cool. We got some female Gooner merch with all the Primarchs. So if you want thick with 5 C's, Horus Lupercal or Vulcan, you know, Vulcan is he's trying to defend Terra, but the clap of his ass cheeks is too loud, and everybody detects him. And we got some other cool stuff coming. Really appreciate you tuning in to Girl Storm last episode, but we really need to get to a return to normalcy. So yeah, some 11th edition shit. So speaking of that, who wants to go first on 11th edition?
All right, I'm gonna open up with something. I'm gonna so multi-meltas. They were strength what? 7, 8, 8, 9 last edition.
Like 6, 7.
I think they were strength 8 or 9.
Now I'm gonna here's the other thing that comes with this. Every vehicle, bar the Land Raider, which might have been like a T9, was T8.
Yeah.
So
why
the hell is it company standard for multi-meltas to booting everything that they want to go into on a 5?
Because GW loves to give out +1 to wound.
True.
And this is like a very tank heavy meta. So if you don't run tank, you're kind of just selling yourself.
True, but
nothing gives me more satisfaction when somebody's like, I have 5 multi-meltas shooting at you great on clean one, and I'm like, great, you're running on 5s. How many saves? 1.
Awful.
Oh, I failed 1? Okay. How much damage? 6? Okay, I take 2.
Get fucked.
Sorry, Chud. It's like that game that I played with Big Shot where
oh my God.
back when we had the 4-up Feel No Pain Great on Clean one. He tanked tanked an entire Gazgul activation, didn't take a single wound.
And you know what the crazy thing? That wasn't even because of the field note. You just made all of the 4-up.
Oh yeah, it didn't even get to the field note pain.
But I guarantee you, if Fate would have allowed one to come through, you would have made all 4 of those field note pains.
Probably would have, yeah.
Just roll 4s. That's the way to win this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's certain armies.
You need to do all this shit. You need to plan out. You need to strategize. You really got to make sure your army has like good synergy, good this, good that. I come up to the table and I just need to roll 4s and I win.
I love when I have like a meta crunch unit crunch cuck who's just like, well, actually, the statistics show that I pick up Scarbrand. And I'm like, yeah, bud, watch this. And I just roll like 90% of my 4s and the pain in their eyes, bro.
I run 6 stack of Noise Marines and I put them in a Rhino, and on activation they usually pick up a Greater Demon per turn. No,
I hit him with the Naruto. Believe it. Believe it.
I am a son of God.
Yes.
Dude. But I think a really good point to touch up on for 11th. Either every single army should have as many rerolls as Ultramarines, or they should have as many rerolls as World Leaders, which is none. I'm leaning towards the no rerolls.
World Leaders have access to rerolls. Okay, Karn gives us a couple. If you want to be a fucking idiot and run a Masters of Execution, he gives out rerolls. He doesn't give them out. They're just for him. You can reroll the charge roll if you get a Blessings of Corn.
Like
you can reroll anything if you want for a CP.
Dude,
yeah, Dude, that's so many options for rerolls.
I went to an RTT a couple months ago, and I was like in this one niche streamers like chat, and it was like people from the event, and someone was complaining about the amount of rerolls orcs get. This is in response to a game I played with him. It's like, dude, it seemed way too broken. He was being shady. I'm like, what do you mean? I got in all my charges. That's not like
Demons only have one reroll, and it's rerolls to save.
Yeah.
But this is the thing.
Honest army.
Or Big Dick Be'lakor gives you reroll wands.
Yeah, but like you gotta be within 6 and all this.
The reason we have very basic modifier or like buffs to damage, like it's just all lethal, sustain, devastating, +1 to hit, -1 to hit. You get the gist. Is because there's so much access to rerolls that it screws up the map. If you had a game with like no access to rerolls where you're not consistently rocking all these abilities, you could have more like really goofy stuff like lethal hits 2 or sustained wounds.
Yeah,
like stuff like that. That's like goofy.
So back in my day, when ice cream was a nickel. and you could smoke on the bus.
This is in Abraham Lincoln's presidency. I got you.
Yeah, so back then in the good old days, us good old boys in 5th edition did not have any rerolls. There was no rerolls. You just were raw dog and dice, bro. And sometimes the dice are just like, yeah, no, fuck you, guy.
We should bring back the one-hit kill keyword on certain weapons.
Insta-kill?
Yeah, insta-kill. That'd be really
cool.
Go up
to a Titan and just say, no.
Gone. No more.
We should bring back stacking modifiers, so Eldar -4 to hit.
Yes.
All the Eldar players are just like, yes! Yeah!
I think the way you balance that is as long as it's coming from different avenues. And what I mean by that is you can have multiple instances of +1 to hit as long as it's like one's coming from a data sheet, one's coming from a character, one's a strat, one's an enhancement. It's not like 3 different strats that all do that. I think that could be something that would work.
Yeah, guard can kind of get +2 to hit because we modify the ballistic skill and then we get +1 to hit. So they're 2 different interactions.
There should be more bullet. Also, hot take, orc should be a 4-up ballistic skill. Sorry.
No.
You're
If
a
you're gonna
melee.
have, there is
Stop
so
trying
much
to act
access.
like you're not. You're a fucking melee army.
Orcs are like
Stop trying to
the
LARP as a shoot cell. You're a melee chud and you'll fucking like it. You understand me?
bro.
You want to
Orcs
kill
have
me?
always been the dark mirror to Imperial Guard. Where Imperial
You wanna-
Guard like
yeah, you
shoots well and fights awful, you're the opposite of that.
It's just-
No, but
can't
like,
believe
hear me
you
out.
tried to
Hear me
LARP
out.
as a shoot cell.
There is so much access to just army wide -1 to hit that there should be like there should either be more access to modifying ballistic skill or make it so I'm like at least with Shoota boys I shouldn't be hitting stuff on 6s by default.
You know, I have a solution to your problem, and I think it's been staring you in the face this whole time.
Are you gonna say just run melee?
No, I'm gonna say run Burner Boys. You don't have to roll to hit.
Yeah, I do. The problem is they're only strength 4, AP 0 damage 1 flamers.
Whatever.
Yeah. You're gonna get
Bro,
something.
they're
out of it.
ass.
You're gonna get some hits, some wounds.
Yeah. All of them will hit. It's just you'll have to roll a wound.
Dude, I went from Salamander maxing to I'm not gonna go from Salamander maxing to Burna Boys, bro.
I hate
Your
it
next
when you're
arc is you play
Salamander.
Tau.
I used to play Tau. I used to.
Dude, what?
You didn't know this?
Like actually?
Yeah, no, dude. I used to play Tau in 9th because the Hammerhead had a really funny rule where if a model had an invuln save, they just don't get to roll it. And the railgun was AP6, and it was really funny.
Okay.
Be like, hey bud, if I hit and wound, you're just dead.
Exactly. It was super funny. And then in 10th they go, so you know how we did that whole thing? No. So I'm like, oh really? So I sold off like majority of my army and I only have a few kits left and they're built and painted and I'm gonna sell them to someone in my wargaming group for like $30.
That shit.
What I find it funny is in 9th, at the end of 9th, there was all these reactionary rules. And you kind of have similar things in 10th, where we're towards the end of the edition, and 9th was just like, oh, we're going to have a Hammerhead gunship that ignores invul saves.
No, that was the
Or-
entire edition, bro.
Yeah, well, here's another example. There was wound caps in 9th edition. This guy can only be wounded X amount of times per phase. Like Gaz had it, Abaddon had it, I think Catan had it. So they started handing out war gear and relics that just ignored that rule. So like that's just how bad GW writes this game. Is they write themselves in this fucking like corner, and then they just write themselves out of it.
In a way. Not fixing it. Just like, nope, you guys
Yeah.
don't get war gear anymore. You don't have to pay for war gear, but it's like all dog shit.
I would much rather prefer wound caps on like super special characters than them getting back up on a 2-up.
Well, what if you play against a one phase army? Like you're orcs and you're playing against me and I'm playing Be'lakor, and Be'lakor can only be wounded 4 times in a phase.
I'm not talking Be'lakor. I'm talking
Well,
like Gilliman.
The Bloodthirster had it back in the day.
Okay, the Bloodthirster, yeah, that's just GW being poor with it. I mean, like, Karn the Betrayer, who's like a 5 wound model, should only be able to be wounded 3 times. And if that's cool, okay?
You don't fuck with the fact that he stands back. I feel like out of all the characters that stand back up, Karn is the most deserving of it because he's based.
True.
Like the Wolfguard battle leader standing up. No, he doesn't stand back up. He just gets fight on death. Who else? Fucking Titus stands back up, and I'm like, you.
Yeah, it's just something they give
Dude,
out so
Peter-
much, man.
Yeah.
Is
Titus-
just fight on
Everyone
death and
gets it.
stand
Like
back
so
up.
many people have it now.
Titus has it an infinite amount of times too. Karn's limited to once per game.
Yeah, once per
no,
game,
you
you
could-
could for 3 wounds.
Theoretically kill Titus like 80 times in one phase.
So I saw that release for Titus's little fuck ass squad, as everybody did. And I don't know if I sent this to you guys, but the post said we're looking at the cast of the new Amazon show.
Yeah,
And I think that's super insightful.
I think you're right. That's definitely where they're gonna go with it.
Warpstorm Radio listeners, let's play a little game. You have 90 points. For 90 points, you can spend it on a 2-man squad of Chaos Spawn, or you can get the Wardens of Ultramar, the entire fucking ragtag team. Just let
Dude,
that sink in.
sign me up.
Yeah, you can get 2 fucking Chud Sons that I hate, or you can get the most elite Ultramarine squad to date.
I'd
for
make that
90
deal.
Dude, I'll
Damn
tell
good
you what.
deal.
Fuck Acheron, whatever his name is.
Yeah, I'm glad
Fuck.
he got slimed out.
Well, what's the other dude? Gadian? What's his name?
Chiron.
Chiron?
Was it the black dude or the Asian
No,
one?
not the Asian one. What's his name? Chiron?
Oh, Gadriel.
Gadriel. Dude, I was close with Gadian. But it was like Cadian.
Gadriel's still alive, though,
Gee.
unfortunately.
Yeah, but fuck that guy, bro. Fuck him in
This might be a
particular.
hot take. This might be a hot take. But you know in Space Marine 2, when Titus was going to, and him and his boys were about to jump out of the Thunderhawk, and Titus was like, "Is this your first time?" And the guy was like, "The Codex is sorry, does not support this action, but I'm looking forward to it." I thought that was so fucking cheesy.
Bro, that was like
so many people look at that scene and they're like, "That's so cool. They're paying homage to Space Marine 1," and I'm like, "That's fucking cheesy."
I thought it was like what are we, some type of Suicide Squad?
Yeah, that's exactly how
they
it
just
was.
look at the camera.
Guys, he's right behind me, isn't he?
Yeah, it's literally that, bro. Fuck Gadriel.
We might be Space Marines. We might be Space Marines, but together, we're Ultramarines. That's the Warhammer 40K logo. That's how the Amazon show is going to start, actually.
Some crazy rock song from like the 80s. Yeah. Some Journey song, dude. Fucking bro, like that whole game was so fuck ass. Space Marine 2, bro, it's just I'm happy we got it, but
yeah,
I dead ass when fucking Calgar came down to save Titus, I was halfway convinced he was gonna be like, Titus, maybe the real Warhammer 40,000 is the friends we made along the way. Bro, that's how corny it was. I was just like, no way, dude.
And there is no smart enemy placement. You're just going to get jumped in every engagement.
Dude,
yeah.
I cannot take Space Marines seriously, just at all.
They're silly.
No, this is I told the Corn Cell that we played a game today. And the Dawn of War orc trailer came out, and literally like 90% of the trailer is Space Marines killing orcs.
I still stand by my statement that orcs don't have British accents. British people have orc accents.
That's real. But yeah, I thought it was cool. I thought the reveal trailer was cool. And then I saw like the claw come out of the ship. And I was like, there's no way Gazgul Thrak is about to pull up. And it was some Diet Coke Gazgul war boss. And I'm like, are we dead ass?
You press the fucking you press the war boss's button and it plays ballin'. Yeah. Like he's a fucking Wish.
Dude, can we make that real after? Because
yeah, that's actually peak, bro. It's peak. But yeah, bro, 11th edition. Did you have anything else besides Melta?
Oh yeah, maybe like some kind of system where like not armor like facing armor like paneling, but kind of like meets it beats it system.
Yeah,
because I feel like it's both feels Badman when you remove an entire tank with bolters. I understand why it's a thing. Like mathematically, it has to be like a thing, but like also it's like this is a tank. I'm shooting a las pistol at it. Why does that have the capability to destroy this? You know what I mean?
Well, you see, the thing is, in lore, that las pistol can shoot at a pivotal point in the tank's operation system, because in it itself, it's a laser, and it can, if it gets, lucky enough, it hits the right spot. I'm sorry, bro. I just channeled my inner Jake. That one's for you, buddy. That one's for you, bud.
Though there's
Fuck
whale
you, Space
poo,
Brain
and
Sam.
there's whale poop, and then there's you. Dude, that had me rolling.
There's rocks. There's coral. There's whale poop. And then there's you.
Poor Will
Oh,
Smith.
fuck.
Bro, he got disrespected in Shark Tale, and then he gets disrespected by his wife for 40 years.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that movie is a
We got some
fever
stuff to
dream.
talk about.
And then war gear costs. What do you guys think about war gear costs?
We should pay for war gear cost
Yeah.
because it's easier to balance. And, you know, I don't care if war gear was promised to me for free 2,000 years ago. I want to pay for it again. I want to pay
Here's-
for it again.
Armies like World Eaters no longer have war gear options. You just because it used to be pre-codex, the 8-bound had the lacerator and the eviscerator profiles for their melee. And that was cool because they were like real good flex units that could fight into both infantry and vehicles. And then they got rid of it. And they made it one shitty profile. And it's just called Chainblade.
Here's what I think. Okay. War gear, you should have two different like versions of a data sheet, and you can't run them simultaneously. So you can't run 6 Land Raider Redeemers. Okay. But basically, you have a version of the data sheet that's just like the data sheets, like standard. You're taking this unit because the ability is cool, and then you have like add 20 points, and then it's the fully kitted out version.
Yeah.
But there's no in
Yeah.
between, because like there was a point in 9th where data slides would be like, we're gonna the battle wagon is in 85% of tournaments, so we're gonna make every big shoot at 1 more point. Like you don't need to micromanage it that far, but just having like, hey, you can take a bare bones battle wagon or like a fully kitted out one. No in between.
I think the answer is partially in there. I think war gear costs in general, but the data sheet needs to be kept in mind. And then the other part is detachment specific point costs. Because let's look at Scintillating Legion, my new squeeze. Okay? Scintillating Legion is awesome, and birds are really good in scintillating, and they're really good in incursion. They're also pretty good in Shadow Legion, but you know what they're not good in? Blood Legion. So maybe
like-
it should cost less to take a bird in a detachment where they're suboptimal versus in a detachment where they're optimal, where they cost more.
True.
But why
I would
would you
only
take a bird in Blood Legion?
You just wouldn't take it.
You just wouldn't take it. So what's even the
Yeah.
point of doing that?
The point is that might be a bad example with demons in mind, but like certain units for world
I
eaters
think
perform
you
better
could
in
do it with
certain
like Space
attachments.
Marines better. Like
Yeah, that's a better
Hellblasters
example.
might cost a little bit more in, let's say, like a Salamander's detachment,
Yeah.
but in a thing like if you're playing Raven Guard, they might be a little cheaper.
the only thing that I would like say no is I'd be fine if it's like directly cheaper, but it shouldn't be more. You shouldn't be punished for taking units that thematically and strategically fit with a detachment.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, if I want to run melee boys and Warhorde, why should I pay more? It should be like, oh, you want to take melee boys and Dread Mob? Okay, sure, they can be like 10 points less.
Yeah, but then in that instance, if melee boys are suboptimal in Dread Mob, but they're optimal in Warhorde, if you compare the points value from Dread Mob to Warhorde, you are paying more.
Yeah, true, but I mean, you are okay. Wait, it's more like I'd be fine if it's a discount on other detachments instead of you're getting taxed specifically in one instance.
Yeah, I think if you have per point values, you have a base point value, and then in certain detachments you have a discount.
Yes,
Because it's like it's not optimal to run a Fire Strike servo turret in freaking Black Templars Knights of the Round Table, where the fuck it's called. So it might cost you 5 points left.
Holy Grail.
Yeah, whatever. The fucking I don't even Black Templars aren't even a real army, dude. Fuck out.
Did you know that if you refer to Chaplain Grimaldus as Monty Python, your Black Templar's opponent gets really mad at you?
Oh,
Did
really?
you
I'll
know?
have to try that out.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's
do you
actually really
know?
fun. I played against the Black Templar, and I know Black Templar characters. I know a lot about Black Templar lore. I was just misnaming them for like gits and shiggles. So I would point, and I'm like, I'm gonna precision out Monty Python over there, and he means, do you mean Chaplain Grimaldus? And I'm like,
Hero of Hell's
yeah.
Reach?
Yeah, Hero of Hell's Reach? Yeah, I mean fucking Monty Python. Give me fucking 7 saves at your invul. They're damage 3 apiece. I'll refer to anyone's models. I'll refer to them as anything besides their name. I'll point like those fellers over there.
Yeah, let's call them
These
baby
guys.
girls.
These
Well,
sweet babes.
I'm gonna spend 2 CP to precision those baby girls. And they're like, what
Yeah,
are you
exactly.
talking about?
Yeah, I'm gonna pay 2 CP and I'm gonna precision out that sweet summer child right there.
And then their Death Star unit dies, and you look at them and you say, "You can rest easy now, sweet prince."
Yeah.
And they cry.
Speaking of Death Star units, I think there should be more in 11th.
No.
What even
Yes.
is a Death Star unit?
Like
Gaz's
20
break.
Yeah, like Gaz 20 boys in the Big Mac.
Oh, so
And that's
like a unit that, like, if it's removed, you're kind of over.
I mean, more in the sense a Death Star there should be more avenues to craft, like a big brick. There's multiple options. There's like multiple. You can have different multiple characters, like stuff like that. There should be more of, I think, because crafting stuff like that is fun. Those combos are really fun.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should bring back more immunity to things.
What do you mean by that?
Like last edition, Scarbrand was immune to psychic powers. He was too mad, and that's fucking cool.
He was too mad.
It doesn't
was too
exist
mad.
anymore because the psychic
Dude,
phase doesn't exist.
Bring it
anymore.
back. Bring it
Yeah,
back.
bring back the psychic phase.
Bring back the psychic phase. I'm sick of Thousand Suns casting gun.
Scarbrand was just too mad to take psychic damage.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah,
Dude, he was in the Overwatch 2 queue. Sorry,
he was. Scarbrand mains Reinhardt. What the
Soldier
fuck his name is?
76. No, he mains
Yeah.
Soldier 76 because he's a real motherfucker.
You guys didn't catch. Too mad,
I
right?
directly just ignored it.
Oh.
I was just like, I'm not even gonna engage with this.
No, listen. I used to be an Overwatch chud, and I mained 2 heroes. And only 2. Those are the only 2 that I know how to play. Soldier 76 and Diva. All right?
Yeah, of course you'd play
Yeah.
Diva.
Diva was the shit. She is consistently a top tier tank. Diva has never been bad. Diva will never be bad because then Blizzard starts losing money because they can't give her cool skins.
I mean 76 and Widowmaker.
Oh,
yeah, because you're an honest man.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm playing Overwatch. I'm like, I wish I was playing COD.
Yeah, like,
that's essentially what it is.
You don't want to play Overwatch anymore. You start playing Soldier 76.
I was just thinking, Tryhard's never played a game of Overwatch, but knows the names of every single female character.
Totally. Yeah. I literally only know Mercy, Widowmaker, and Diva.
A girl.
Those are the only female characters I know. I know 76. I know Reinhardt, right?
Yeah.
And the hamster guy, I don't know his name, but I call him Hamtaro.
Yeah, that is his name. His name is Hamtaro.
And I know I don't know the edgelord guy's name with the 2 pistols.
I just said you knew him.
His name is edgelord.
Dude, whenever I play Overwatch with my girlfriend, she always refers to in the Reddit chud voice, like, I'm Weepa. Oh my god, guys, I'm playing Weepa. Dude, it's peak. You guys should get on with me and the Wayward Wankers team. with
I
World
really
War
love-
Can't we just play Marvel Rivals instead?
Can we just-
I know
Oh,
those
it's good.
characters because they're just Marvel characters. Fuck. Who's
Anyway.
another Overwatch character?
Oh.
I know what they look like. I don't know their names.
Dude, I've been my feed has just been taken over with people making voice lines for
Bastion.
Junker Queen.
Bastion. I know Bastion.
Sniper.
Junkrat. Junkrat.
Nice to meet you, but it's even nicer to meet me.
Dude,
That's gonna be me when I go on stream next and be like, oh yeah, I'm ranked number 1 for demons right now.
you should hit Trevi with the Sniper Smurf speech.
Yeah, I should.
You want to get into that or?
Yeah, let's get into that real quick. So I
Yeah,
played
yeah.
a famous streamer on Saturday, and guy kind of like scummed me with the way he was playing. He was really sloppy, and he kind of like scummed me on a judge call, which was wrong, and the judge even admitted it afterwards. And he just played really sloppy, and he lost the game, and then it reached a point where he was like saying he could do this, this, and that, and what if he did this, and what if he did that. And I looked at him and I was like, hey man, why don't we just call this a tie? I don't want to do this anymore.
Dude, Trevi would have gone 3-2 at the London GT. Okay, I gotta stop that bit. I gotta.
Dude, watch out.
Meanwhile-
Trevi's actually really good. He went 4-2 at Nova with 6 greater demons and no action economy. Still didn't pass my
meanwhile, at
ass
the
on the
same time,
ITC.
I was playing the judge that made that call, and I'm like deploying my army, and Tryhard like storms over to my table. He's like, "I need a judge call. I need a judge call. Come here."
Yeah,
Like, come
I
with me.
had fucking Karen hair at the time. It was crazy.
Yeah, like he was pissed, and I was like, "Oh fuck, what's going on?"
Yeah, the judge comes over, he reads the rule, he's like, oh, he's right. And then the game's over with, and the judge is like, in retrospective, I was wrong, you were right. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I knew the whole time.
Yeah, I was aware.
I was like, if you just want to suck this man's dick that hard, like, why don't you guys go to the bathroom? But I mean, I guess if you're gonna make me watch as you blow him, like, I guess I'll play a game of 40K with him.
Yeah, I mean, by all means.
Yeah, it was rough, man. He's an op now. I don't like him.
You know,
Yeah, the
I don't think
Warpstorm
he should have
Radio
a platform.
podcast is an enemy of Tags of the Tortoise now.
you know it's really
yeah.
funny.
I want him to succeed as a person and get the character development he needs and better himself. And I hope he finds some dignity and grace and improves. But I also, at the same time, never want to interact with this man ever again. And I think he should really, really invest in some melatonin gummies to sleep better at night.
Dude, you know what's really funny about the 6th grader demon thing?
Yeah.
When he made that video and you saw it and you immediately like, this is dog shit.
Yeah, I immediately looked at his list. I was like, bro, this
And
is
then,
fucking trash.
Dude, Space Marine Simp made a reel and he was like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. Dude, I gotta start demons now. I'm gonna run this list. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's just dog shit, bro. The only good demons list is scintillating or 5 graders and scoring trash.
Just how it be.
Yeah.
Anyway, back on topic. I got some shit to talk about.
What do you got? What do you cook? What'd you cook?
Mine is mostly just army specific stuff. Because I don't really care otherwise. I never usually care what my army can do or what my opponent's army can do unless it's like outrageously overpowered. I have a chronic illness. I don't know what it's called. I might be patient 0. But whenever my opponent starts explaining what their army can do, I like cannot pay attention to it. And so it really just gets to the point where I
You get
look at them.
the Wii sports music playing in your head.
Yeah. There's like sheep trying to jump a river going on in my head. And it gets to the point where I'm just like, hey man, I'm just going to trust you. I fully believe whatever you say your army can do, you can do. If you choose to cheat me, that's between you and Jesus. Okay. That's just how it is. But me personally, there are things that I want from my armies. we'll start with world leaders. I'm not gonna say I want a berserker surgeon and I want fucking berserkers on Juggernaut, because that's never gonna happen. We have to wait until 2027 to get our next model. Because if you look, Angron was released in 2023, and then we didn't get our next model, the Slaughterbound, until 2025. That's a 2-year gap. So we got to wait until 2027 to get our next one.
Dude, you know what it's going to be?
It's going to be like some abysmal dog shit.
Bro, I got it right now. It's going to be World Leader specific spawn, and they're going to call it the Spawner Bound.
The Spawner Bound. The Slaughter Spawn.
The Slaughter Spawn, and they're going to be bad.
And they're going to be just worse versus the Chaos Spawn.
Yeah, you won't be able to take Chaos Spawn anymore. They're bad.
Yeah, we're going to get our third variation of like human cultists. It's
yeah.
gonna be awesome.
Goremongers with bolt guns.
Yeah, with bolt guns. They have fucking like harpoon pistols. That's what they're called.
Yeah, they're going to be goremongers, but instead of having weapons, they just have their fucking arms crossed and they're squatting.
Yeah.
Dude, you're gonna get a resculpt of Karn, but then it's gonna be like how T-Suns was for like the longest time, where there's Armin on disc and Armin on foot. It's gonna be Karn with axe and Karn barefisted. It's like a 20-point differential between the two.
You gotta pay 20 extra points if you want Gore Child. But there are a couple of things that I want. I would like Berserkers to go from Strength 4 to Strength 5. Or back to, because they used to be Strength 5 and it was awesome. But
what do you mean? You can't be Strength 5.
Hey, shut the fuck up. I would like for us to be Strength 5 so that we're not reliant on Berserker Warband as a crutch, because everyone just runs Berserker Warband because it just makes you stronger. You have to charge to be able to kill things. So I feel like if we just went from Strength 5, you would see more variations of detachments used. You'd see more people, and it would make Gore Track really good, because you would get your Strength 5, and then you get Lance coming out of a what is it, transport. So you're wounding shit on 2s. It would make Gore Track really good. It would make Khorne Demonkin really good. I mean, yeah, it would obviously also make Berserker Warband good, but it would allow for more flexibility. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that would be cool. I think Angron's aura needs to be fixed. I say for like the 18th billionth time. Because from what I've heard, when 11th edition starts, until you get your 11th edition codex, you can just use your 10th edition one. Is there any fact to that?
Maybe. So it's either going to be one of two things. We'll go to indexes again, or we'll get dude, indexes were the most balanced state of the game.
Yeah, it's balanced until like everyone but your army has a codex.
Yeah. But more on that later. Or you get a codex.
Yeah. What?
I said index is the talking point for me, but it's either indexes or you keep your codex until you get a codex.
Yeah.
It's usually keep your codex.
Yeah. I would very much prefer if we got the different melee options for 8-bound again. That was really cool. And then also just like our meta is very destroying 3-wound bodies heavy, because like everything can 8-bound and exalted 8-bound will die to a stiff breeze. It's the same way with anything that you can take in squads of 3 or 6, like exalted 8-bound, Wolfguard head takers.
How excited are you that Victrix Guard are 3 wounds and Bird is 3 damage?
Oh, it makes me so happy actually.
You're like, hey, Chad, that's a nice Victrix Guardian you got there. Hey, Bird.
Boom. Gone. But now that I'm actually talking, I forget about everything that I wanted to say. And I'm looking at my World Leaders models on my shelf right now, trying to get inspiration.
You need to paint your Kairos, is what you need to do.
The primer is actually drying right now. I'm waiting for it to finish.
You need to paint another bird, and then you need to buy 2 more birds after that.
Nope. I'm not playing. I'm not playing Titillating Legion, bro. It's just not
When you
happening.
get birded up.
Nope. If you wanna buy me the birds, like then I'll play it.
One of these days, I'm gonna make you play Titillating Legion. You're just like, hey man, just take this to a tournament and see how powerful it is,
Dude.
and then you're gonna be like, oh my god.
It's like the one thing I will refuse to play against because
Yeah, that and my guard. You refuse to play against my guard.
I refuse only because you have AOC and all your shit's like a 2-up save.
Yeah.
And all my stuff is AP1, so it's like, okay.
I would like an 11th edition for Lehman Russ to come back because it's kind of hinted that that's the direction that we're going.
How pissed are you gonna be when Jackie.com comes back instead?
I'll be furious, bro. But they're hinting at it because if you remember when they released that really in bad taste meme video about the Ultramarines protests.
Yeah.
I don't know if it pissed any of you off, but it made me genuinely.
Who runs PR for fucking GW, dude?
Yeah, they need to be shot. They need to be dragged out into the street and shot for that. But in that dog shit video, there was like little headliners that were scrolling at the bottom of the screen as like local dog named Russ, or it was like local dog named Lehman has been found.
Yeah.
And then, all this Space Wolf shit that's been coming out recently, and 11th edition is coming, so they got to release something.
Would you say that Space Wolves are Games Workshop's second favorite Loyalist chapter?
Yes. As someone who collects Blood Angel, when I saw the Blood Angel release wave,
it was dog shit.
And then I heard that Space Wolves were gonna get the same treatment. I'm like, oh, it sucks to be you guys. And then you got like the most amazing sculpts on the planet.
Yeah, we got Arjack, we got Najal, we got Logan, we got Wolfguard Terminators, we got Head Takers, Blood Claws, Grey Hunters. It was peak.
Dude, we got 3 Stormcast with no rings.
Yep.
We got generic apothecary looking dude.
You got new Flamganor.
But I just know that in my heart of hearts, January 16th when they do that reveal trailer, it's Lehman Russ. It's gonna be Lehman Russ.
On the 16th?
Yeah, it's on the 16th.
What are you doing if it's Gazgul 2?
Gazgul 2?
It's so good they had to make a sequel.
They released Tuska Demon Killer and he's anti-demon 2+. And Big Shot runs him in every game.
Hey, if they did do that, I would play.
Damage 6 flat, 5 attacks, sustain 2, lethal 1, but only against demons.
Guys, if you're watching this or if you're listening to this and you want to know how to beat Big Shot 40k in a game of Warhammer, here's how you do it. All right,
Space Marine Simp is locked in right now.
Yeah. Space Marine
taking notes.
Yeah. Here's what you do. Round 1 or round 2. You need to make the most abysmal dog shit play known to man. I'm talking a move that a mentally retarded 5-year-old would not even make. And you need to make that move with the confidence of like a man getting married. You need to do it, and you need to follow through with it. 9 times out of 10, it will throw him off his game so much. Yeah, you're gonna lose something. You're gonna lose something big, but he's off his A game, and then you just lock in the other turns.
The one example you have for that is like I was doing the math in my head. It was GW1. It was knobs in a truck trying to kill a bird. And I'm like, dude, it's gonna be like a 10-inch charge if I use the movement strat. This is not looking good. And then you just push the bird up like really far. And I got them in, they killed the bird, and then you're like, that was like my move where I was like trying to like get you. And I'm like, what do you mean?
Yeah, I knew exactly what I was doing. I was like, okay, the bird's gonna go do. Well, the bird had already outlived its usefulness. It one-tapped your battle wagon.
True.
It did exactly what it was put on God's green earth to do. So I was like, okay, I'm cool with losing it now.
The bird always has usefulness, man. He could one tap those knobs. He can one tap Gaz's brick if he sustains hard enough.
It was fine. Like in my mind,
He
I was
one
like, the
taps
bird is
shadow
going-
swords.
Yeah, they do that too. They do that too. I'm still in awe about that. I think about that sometimes.
Before he was damage 3 as well.
Before he was
Like-
damage 3, he one tapped the shadow sword. It was insane. Me and my opponent were looking at each other like both in awe that this happened. I felt so bad for him because it was such a beautifully painted shadow sword.
That's the way to just destroy your opponent's morale, is just single out their best painted model,
Their
or if they
best
tell
looking
you
model.
they just painted this and they
Dude,
ask you to look at it and you're
speaking
like,
of,
I know
I-
they
dude,
do.
I have to tell a tale. Oh my god. Last night I played that guy at our LGS that everyone just hates with a passion.
The Necron player?
Yes.
Dude,
Oh
you
my-
raped him.
Dude. So for reference, this is someone that like specifically hunts out like other people that are newish to the game and plays them in a 1K where he plays the Silent King and Void Dragon. So, and he entirely relies on the stat check too. So I was talking to someone else on my LGS, like, you play the one that guy, I'll play the other that guy, and then we can like get dinner together. It'd be really funny. And we have this plan. The other person didn't show up, but I walked in and I saw this guy sitting there. And I just walk up, "Hey man, we haven't played a game yet. You ready for a match?" He goes, "Sure." And I'm like, "Okay, you want to help me set up terrain?" He goes, "Okay." And then he just sat scrolling Reddit the entire time.
Dude, fuck yeah.
He was on r/Dark Angels. He was on
Oh.
r/AOC feet. pic.
Dude, he was just on Reddit. I'm like, okay, so I finished setting it up. I randomized it's GW8. I'm like, okay, cool. So it's GW8, and then I put down the Gaz 20 brick, and then he immediately puts the Void Dragon like on the line. And then he puts the Silent King next to the Void Dragon on the line. That's like directly across from Gaz's brick. I'm like, man, you're making this really easy. And I'm fully deployed, and he goes, "You're playing at 1750, right?" And I'm like, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, I only have 1750 points." Okay, a little weird to tell me that after I fully deployed my army, but okay, cool. So I like go into my app and remove like 5 units because I'm a horde army. And I'm like a little pissed about it, but it's okay. Turn 1, I get okay secondaries, and I push up, and then he gets his turn 1. And then I realize he literally pushed nothing on 2 objectives. Nothing got within range. I'm like, oh my god. It's like finding a gold scar. Turn 2, wow. Gaz and his goons. It was funny because he's like, "Oh, you just need to fail your charges." And I'm like, "Yeah, but this is the thing. He moved up exactly enough where everything is a 3-inch charge." So
He
I get
actually
like
just delivered his army to you on a silver platter.
no, he did, and like I killed the Void Dragon, Immortals, whatever, like the Doomsday, not the Arc, the Stalker thing. It was his only painted model, and he calls it Kevin.
You killed
Fuck
Kevin,
you,
you
Kevin.
bastard.
And like Necron warriors and a character attached. And he was like really every single time I'd remove it, he like get really like visceral, like, "Oh, I fucking dare you! I can't believe you got," like really angry. And I beat his ass. The final score was 100-15, mind you, that I gave him the 10 for having painted models.
Fuck, man. That's rough.
Bro, speaking of Necrons, though, I might play Necrons soon.
Bro,
Don't.
I'm sorry.
dude, if you play Wraiths, I'm gonna kill you. Oh yeah, but
I'm
this is
not
the
going to
thing-
play Wraiths. I promise
Okay.
you, I won't play Wraiths. I won't buy
That's
them.
good. So this is the thing. Afterward, he's like, "Well, oh yeah." Before the game, he's like, "Could you send me the screenshot of the tabletop, Alex, so I can like put it in my app?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, man." And then after he's like, "Don't send me that screenshot. Delete the screen. Like, don't." I'm like, "Oh my
So
god."
you posted the screenshot.
Yeah, so I posted it on my
Don't tell
story.
anyone that you beat
Bro,
my
what you
ass.
need to do is you need to go to Reddit and go to the Necron subreddit and be like, "Yeah, I just played a 1750 point game by a local LGS against like a
Yo,
really
did you
good
guys
Necron
kill-
player. What do you guys think?" Because he'll fucking see it and be like, "Oh, this asshole, mom, he's bullying me online."
He was like
Dude,
really
you're so
angry.
fucked. He's gonna tell his wife's boyfriend, and you're cooked.
Dude, he's a year
He's a
younger
Navy
than
SEAL.
me. Bro. No, this guy, oh my god.
Well,
He-
little
he-
did you
he-
know, Big Shot, his uncle is James Workshop.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I'm fucked.
No more orc releases for 2 years.
No. But dude, he had a really corny exit remark as he's leaving the store, and I'm just like, he's like, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna make depression popcorn, and I'm like, what does that even mean?
What the
And I'm
fuck?
like,
It's just popcorn that he cooms in.
no, I turned to the guy next to me. I've never met this guy before. I'm like, do you think he's gonna crush his Xanax into his popcorn? But yeah, no.
Actually fucking wild.
But you know, dude, he was like really angry the entire time. He's really angry afterwards, and I'm like, I thought I was convinced this guy does not have a driver's license. I thought his mom dropped him off. So I'm like, hey, I'm gonna like go put my models in my car, and then I was borrowing a Kairos from my friend. So I'm like, I'm gonna bring you the bird. So I did like a little swap, and I was in the parking garage by this LGS, and he literally like pulls up in his car. He rolls the window like, hey, you, go fuck yourself. I fucking like, dude.
That's fucking legendary, bro. And he's listening to like Flyleaf or some shit.
Dude, I was
3 Days Grace, unironically.
Sleep
This is the
token.
I Hate Everything About You song.
it was to a point where
Dude, why do you make nemesises in fucking like the Midwest? You have the GW manager, bro. You have John Warhammer. You have that fucking Jack Votan guy that hates you now. And
I
then
wonder-
like a Necrod player, they're gonna form like the cringe Legion of Doom. Come after you.
Oh yeah, there's the Tyranid guy. 100.
Oh yeah, the Tyranid guy that you diddled.
They're gonna form the cringe conclave and come for you, bro.
No, dude.
I
Oh
only
yeah,
have
he
one
was like,
40k nemesis, and it's a Chaos Knight player.
And he's really nice.
And he's a good dude. Like I enjoy playing against him.
I have one 40k nemesis, and we all know who
That's
it
not
is.
true. I have two 40k nemesi. One is an individual who frequents Dragon Master games that me and Andrew may or may not have two maned.
Yeah, she was hilarious. Hey, bud, you know what demons do?
is he allowed
Hey,
to
bud.
charge?
Hey, bud, did you know that if you didn't make that play, it probably would have been like a 20-point differential? Did you know that actually, if you wouldn't have even played me, I would have won?
Did you know if you didn't show up today, I actually would have gone undefeated? I hope I play him. I hope I play him on Saturday, bro. I hope I
you
play
do
him on
too.
Saturday.
I hope you do too. Is he
What-
registered?
I don't know. I don't look at the BCP until I'm there.
Fair enough.
He's registered on something. That's all right.
Yeah.
I wish I could go. I want to go so bad, but my dumb fucking boss
My fucking beach boss.
that I'm really good friends with, I fucking hate her.
I'm gonna fucking clip farm this and send it to her. Taylor, you're gonna
Going
get
to work
sick on
tomorrow, and
Saturday.
she's like,
Pull a
like,
sickie.
yeah. No, she know. She know if I
She would
called
know.
out sick on a Saturday.
Nah, here's the play on Friday. You're sick. You come to
No,
work.
she's
And then on Saturday, you're just really sick.
and then I go to Dragon Master games with you, and you take a picture of me mid game, send it to her. Just sell me out. I would be so fucked.
That would be so legendary.
The thing is, I both
Safety.
Nah, here's what I do, bro.
no.
We go to Dragon Master together, and then I send her a picture of you, like, poorly photoshopped in a hospital bed. And I'm like, I don't know if he's gonna make it, dog.
it's
You
it's
take
both
the
the fact
picture.
that I know that you would never do that, and also like that is totally something that you would do.
Yeah, well, I'm the agent of chaos. I'll both do things and not do them.
Dude,
But I know for a fact that either my boss would be so fucking mad at me if I called out sick just to play Warhammer, and also
I
like I don't
imagine-
give a fuck at all.
I've been trying to get her to play Warhammer for like years now.
It's not gonna happen, dog.
Dude, it should happen.
she's too hooked on Destiny too.
I want more representation from that side of folks in the hobby.
Dude, Corncel, did you ever say the line?
I did, and she was like, "I don't even play PvP."
Yeah, she doesn't
Bro.
play PvP.
Dude,
Only
that's
PvE.
ask her how many dude. Ask her how many raid clears she has for like King's Fall or something, and if it's anything like over 100, you just tell her to like touch grass.
Yeah,
No, dude, I used to really be in the Destiny 2 like raid, like running community, and there was just like one time I was like watching YouTube late at night, and there was this like whole document. It's not, it's like 12-minute video, but it's about this like guy on Xbox named Alan Sparks who has like 25,000 hours in the game and like 52 million kills on like a one weapon that's rolled horribly. And it's like this whole ordeal, and they have like so much information about this one German dude that plays Destiny 2 specifically to like boss people around in the Vault of Glass raid.
I really played the shit out of Destiny 1, but I touched 2 for the campaign, and I was like, this is bad, and then I never played it again.
Dude, it was like the most addicting like thing in my life. I literally had nothing going on in high school. I would go home, I would play Destiny 2, do my homework, go to sleep, and then repeat the like.
That's how I wasn't with Halo, bro. I was the exact same way with Halo, but I was playing competitive MLG game battles.
I'll go to my job.
Yeah, but like
I'll come home, I'll play a game of 40K, I'll go to bed.
Go to work, play some more 40K, clap Sav 40K.
Dude, Sav is good.
Sav beat Borg, bro.
Sav beat Borg.
All right, do we have anything else on 11th edition, or should I talk about my bullshit here?
I feel like there was one thing I wanted to say, but I can't remember it. Oh yeah, bring back, and this is an index combo. So for World Eaters, the Demon Prince on foot had an ability, and it was anything within 6 of him gets a 5-up invuln. They already have an invulnerable save, it's a 4-up. And so what I would do is I would have a 6 stack of Exalted 8-bound and the Demon Prince go together in a team. And it was a more effective Angron, because if you charge both of them in, they have a 3-up, 4-up. They're slightly less tanky, but they hit infinitely fucking harder. I miss that combo dearly. I think about it almost every day. It's just like, if it would touch a tank, it was gone. Because if you had like sustain and lethals, it was.
I think we should just start writing GW threatening letters.
Yeah.
Send them a package with a pipe bomb.
Well, in Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft, we actually pour lava on their house.
Yeah.
We blow up all their stuff and then at T-Bone on Instagram 1 million times and ask where it is.
I can't believe I'm still blocked by Warhammer Official on Instagram.
Dude, I'm blocked by Warhammer Official as well, which is a badge of honor.
I'm bad. I specifically went out of my way to get blocked. I made like 3 or 4 comments and they just deleted it because they didn't think my account was a big enough threat. So I'm mad.
So I guess they thought my account was big enough.
But Warhammer Official France did not block me. That's why I got that French Iron Warrior post.
Yeah. And the thing is, the shit that I was saying wasn't even that bad, because I remember they made a post. The post that did it was like, it was like Ragnar and Space Wolves coming out of a drop pod, and they were like, "What Warhammer reinforcements are you bringing to the table?" And I was like, "Man, I got a 3D printer. I'm gonna have infinite free reinforcements because of your price raises." And that was the thing that did it.
Reinforcements are you bringing to the table? A bottle of Xanax.
Yeah. And a 40.
Bottle of Xanax, 40, and some Fent.
Fun
think
fact.
if I would have had like 2 more of those beers at the RTT last weekend, I would have went 3-0.
Yeah, the confidence from the alcohol just makes you play the game better.
Dude, that video you made about Space Marine Simp had the thing that like had me actually rolling.
Yeah, because I remember me and
Beer
Beer
was
Hammer were
telling me the
playing.
shit he was doing during your game, bro. It's so funny.
He was telling you what I was doing to him.
What he was doing.
Oh yeah. He was like shadowboxing and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, because he was playing me, and after the game was over, he was like, "Am I better than Space Marine Sim?" And I was like, "Buddy, I've known you since we were wee lads. I would never lie to you. If you got into a fatal car accident today and you lost all of your motor function, you would still be better at 40K than Space Marine Sim."
Oh my god, that's so funny. I just remember I was watching NFL playoffs with my dad, and I opened Instagram. I saw that, and I started laughing so loud. And he was like, "What is so funny?" I'm like, "I don't think I could explain it in a way to you that would like make it make sense. You just have to take my word. This is the funniest thing I've ever seen."
Well, see, if this one NFL player said he was better than this other NFL player, and then the 2 other NFL players collabed on a post and said the third guy was bad, it was
The
that.
thing is, he wouldn't find like you'd have to find a specific example.
Yeah,
Like, you,
I
like,
think I can only name one active NFL player.
is it Josh Allen?
Yeah,
Yeah,
not 2. Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, 2.
dude. I am still so mad the Detroit Lions shat the bed against the Steelers.
Hey man,
And then they played like complete lobotomites against the Vikings.
Yeah, against
And by
like the
way,
worst city in Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, PA. Shout out Space Moron. Shout out Exquisite Sanguineous, the worst city in PA.
they live in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
I thought Exquisite Sanguineous was from the UK.
He is, but he lives around Pittsburgh.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's like the obelisk that wasn't evil.
Yeah, he's actually the good clone.
Brit Blood Angels player who moved to Pennsylvania and became good.
Well, he's Scottish. He's gonna crucify you for calling him British, but he's Scottish.
I didn't know. I've never spoken to the man like in VC. I did not know.
Oh no, we're cool. Him and I are real cool.
Exquisite Sanguineous, I genuinely apologize for calling you British.
We love Scottish people.
We hate British people. We love Scotland.
Scotland forever.
We love Ireland because of reasons the most.
potato
But
famine.
Scotland's the next second.
Dude, I tell you about in
Is it me-
pre-calculus in high
Yeah.
school, before tests, I don't know what it was, but I would listen to the Scottish national anthem on my earbuds at like max volume, and I would like get like a 98% every single time.
Dude,
but like
me when I go
Scottish
to fucking
pride.
GW with blasting "Come Out, You Black and Tans."
Loud and
But
black
no,
man, man.
dude, there was a point though, because there was someone in my class that was on my sister's swim team, and he was like, "Dude, your brother listens to the Scottish national anthem.
He's Scott Max, dude.
Dude, he's Scott Maxing before his tests." And I don't think he knows this, but everyone can hear it, and we all think it's really bizarre.
Teachers hate his one trick. Click
my
here
one
to find out what it is.
Dude, my one trick was just like conversing with the calculus teacher like 2 times, and he loved me.
Yeah. The teacher was also like really Scottish too.
No, dude, not 1% Scott. I just really latched onto Scotland before pre-calc tests for whatever reason.
Yeah, I listen to certain countries' national anthem sometimes.
Is it Afghanistan?
No, I'm not gonna say. But it goes hard.
Oh, is it a German marching song from World War II?
No, it's actually the Russians USSR one.
Oh yeah, that goes hard.
It does go hard. But anyways, man, my 11th edition takes. I'll be quick because we're over an hour. Force Org. I want Force Org to be a thing.
Based.
So, like that's my big thing. I want paid war gear.
Based.
These are two things that I want for real. The rest of the things, I want, but I know are not going to happen. I don't want detachments. Okay. I want every army to have one detachment.
So what you're telling me is you want 9th edition.
Well, they had sub factions. I don't want sub factions either.
Oh.
I want every army to have one detachment. You're playing against Eldari. You're not playing against freaking Yunari or Fast Eldari or Wraith Eldari. You're playing against Eldari. They do one thing, you know what they do. It makes the game easier to comprehend for new players. It makes the meta game easier to balance. One detachment to rule them all. Just one way an army plays. Demons, you get one detachment. And we had one for years, and then we got our second one. But still, one detachment for every single army. Ultramarines can be their own thing. Salamanders can be their own thing. The sub faction Space Marines can have their own their own little codex supplement, but it's still one detachment, and they can't use the other ones.
Interesting.
It's just easier for game balance. And if you
actually,
if you want to do detachments, James, listen to me, you motherfucker, listen to me, James. If you're gonna do detachments again, you better do point-based detachments. You motherfucker. Certain things should cost more at certain detachments. Don't nerf scions for everybody when they're broken in one detachment. You dick. And then the very last thing, I don't want anybody to have rerolls. No rerolls.
Agreed.
You can't reroll hits, you can't reroll wounds. I don't care. You can't reroll them. Your dice are dice. You can modify them. You can hit on 2s. You can make negative modifiers too. You can hit on 3s. And you can wash out mods with mods. I don't care. But you're not rerolling shit, dude. Like, they said that when 10th edition came out, that it was the addition of less rerolls. And what do we have? We have
the most
friggin'
rerolls in the game.
Ultramarines rerolling hits, wounds, +1 to wound. They get to friggin' take your social security card after the game and pull out a card note on it. I don't know why my opponent told me that, but I
wife after the game.
Yeah, dude, it was the weirdest thing. I played Ultramarines, man. He has the deed to my house now.
Dude,
like
your credit
GW
score went...
cut down on these rules.
It's fucked.
And then I think every detachment, every army, period, should have their own flux token mechanic. I like that. I like the flux tokens.
You just said no rerolls.
No. You get a certain amount of rerolls. But hear me out. You can have rerolls, but you start the game with a 2,000 point game. You start the game with 6 command tokens, and you can use these command tokens for separate things outside of stratagems. You can use them to reroll dice, but it's 1 dice per, and it's 1 dice per activation. So if you really need to reroll that save, you really need to roll that hit roll, you got 6 of them, you use them, and they're gone. And you can't get them back.
So not flux tokens, just a set amount of rerolls.
Just a set amount of 1 dice rerolls per point value.
The only issue I would think there would be with this is horde armies versus more elite armies, where they're like, for horde armies are going to have more activations. So maybe like orcs get like 6 or 7 and custodians get 2 or 3.
Each army has an indeterminate amount of reroll dice that they can use for one-time things. Where, you got a custodian warden, you got a 5-man squad, they're in the middle of objective, and you fail all 5 of those saves. You can't reroll it. You're gonna die, but you got that one holy relic you can reroll, and you roll it, and it's a 4 on your invul, and you win the game. That is thematic. And it's fun, and it's a lot better than I reroll everything. I would even go as far as say it's a whimsical.
Every time that you say that word, Every time that Tryhard uses the word whimsical, it is usually followed by abject horror and despair.
Yeah. I'm having a whimsical time, and he looks over. I'm just getting raped.
Yeah.
My army. I have two cornhounds left.
I'm like actively watching Andrew be loaded into a white van.
I look out and I say whimsical. That's my winter soldier word.
When we got into the car after the Cooper's cheater incident right before Christmas, Tryhard looks over to me and he goes, "Man, that place was supposed to be whimsical and fun. Too bad that one wouldn't shut up about getting cheated on."
I was just like, that place is supposed to be whimsical and fun. Too bad that cunt wouldn't shut the fuck up about being cheated on. And he puts his head in his hands and he's just like, what the fuck?
I'm like, I remember specifically my head was in my hands and I went, dude, just drive. Just go home. Let's just go home.
And then I immediately called you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. It was great.
It was not. I was not having a good time at Cooper's Seafood.
Dude, a train came by every fucking couple of seconds. So it's just this girl's just like, you probably love her dirty pussy, don't you? And there's just a train, a model train going by. So you hear like a little like fucking whistle. You hear like these little tracks going by. It's like going right by our head. It was awesome. 10 out of 10 would recommend go to a restaurant where there's a couple having a audible breakup and breaking up their engagement. You will have a good time.
There's like very few things that I wish I could like travel back in time and get a video of, but like if I ever found a video of that incident on the web, that would be the funniest thing.
We got like a little like fuck ass jingle that plays every couple of minutes too. It's just like something Cooper Seafood. And you just hear the most heinous conversation followed by a train and a cute jingle.
Actually, the worst experience of my life.
It's just like, dude, I just want to eat my shrimp scampi and fucking leave.
I wasn't even hungry. Like by the time that we got our food, I was like, I just want to go home. Like I don't want to do this anymore.
Just go back to my place and watch me just play Enter the Gungeon.
And then autistically like swipe through 5 different games.
Yeah.
In the span of 10 minutes.
Bro, I have the attention span of a fucking goldfish. Well, alright, hey, so it was another fucking slop. And I hope you guys like the yummy slop.
Tune in next time for more.
Tune in next time for more slop.
More goy slop for you folks.
Bye.
Bye.